Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to Billy Go's Prophetic Vessel. It's your girl Billy Go, and we got a message for you. All right, welcome to your Capricorn and Chosen One channel. So, this starts off with a downloaded message. All right, and so I was driving around and I heard the song. I forgot what it's called. But y'all have heard it. It's been out for a while. I remember when it first came out, I was jamming. No lie. Why don't you love me? Tell me, baby, why don't you love me? Right? Or why don't you need me? Tell me, baby, why don't you need me when I make it so damn easy to need, when I make me so damn easy to need, something like that. Go look at the lyrics. All right. Well, basically, and I hear little songs, sometimes, I'm aware, sometimes there are messages from the dark side, sometimes there are messages from the light side. And in that essence, that was a message from the dark side. But the light side, like my spirit team, Angels of Love and Light, they were telling me that was their message to me, like, dag, because I've been doing shadow work. I've been getting rid of people, places, circumstances, and habits and things that does not serve me, right? I ain't perfect, but this is what I'm working on. And so I'm a part of the collective, so I know I'm not the only one that's engaging in that type of healing work while at the same time overcoming psychic attacks. You can call it spiritual warfare, however you want to do it. All right. And so a part of that is getting rid of energies, again, in the seen and unseen, that does not serve me. And the energy knew that, like, you don't serve me, you basically treat me and others like shit. Why would I want to be around you? Why would I want to be with you ever? And so then I did a spiritual activity to do some clearing, and basically it did its thing, because they like, hey, why don't you want me? Why don't you, I make me so damn easy to love. I make it so damn easy for me to need. Like, what the fuck, And then also too, on a spiritual note, systemic level, this wasn't just on a personal level, this was also on a systemic level, because the type of spiritual cleansing ritual that I did things on a systemic level as well. Why? Because if you've noticed or have not, the broken demonic systems here that were not made for light workers basically force you to be dependent. They force you to be in circumstances so that they can come swoop on in and be the answer, right? Be the cure, right? This is for entertainment purposes. And so free will based. So basically, let's take the food and let's make them take all these medications that have these horrible side effects in it, so they have to keep coming back to the hospital. So you become dependent on medication, you become dependent on going to the doctors, not as needed, you're dependent. There's a difference. We're not saying you're never supposed to get a checkup. We're not saying that you're never going to need a surgical procedure. We're not saying, right? And we're not saying that all medication is bad. A lot of it is, though. Entertainment purposes. This is for entertainment purposes. All right. And so, with that being said, dependence. They make money based off your dependency on constantly buying medication, instead of you healing so you don't need it anymore. You need it as needed, right? Or you're constantly needing surgical procedures. They make it so we have to constantly, like, go back and do things. Like, I was getting like taxes. Like, I'm gonna save that for my Did You Know video. If you know, you know. If you know my Did You Know videos. But basically, They've built a lot of these systems to where we have to depend on them. And when I say them, I mean, I guess if you guys want to talk about the government, I am really, you can say that, I guess, if you want to, entertainment purposes. Or we're also going to say the spiritual realm as well when we're talking about the dark galactic beings and the entities, right, that have in some cases partnered and has cloned a lot of the higher ups. All right, again, this is for entertainment purposes so that they can use them to control, so that they can have their way, then not have their way. And we'll leave that at that. Well, when you are when you're dealing with energies, whether it's on a systemic basis and or like poverty. Thank you, Holy Spirit. He just gave me another example, like poverty. A lot of people out here joining gangs, they're joining different things because they feel like they gotta they go on these missions to off people and stuff like that, because that's how in some cases they get they moolah. When they don't realize that, hey, the same energies that you're working for is the same energy that put you in that circumstance. They put you in poverty. From a spiritual standpoint, free will based, you're either, God does not want you in poverty. So if you are in poverty or if you're not as abundant, you're either being heavily attacked spiritually, spiritual warfare. You have a curse over you that you're either born into it's a bloodline curse, or somebody put that on you, right? And again, when you're in a society with broken systems that's telling you any and everything, is multiple different religions with the truth spread it out, when when there's one truth, it's like it makes it confusing, right? And God is not the author of confusion. So when people are not told, hey, you need to break this curse, don't turn to offing people, don't turn to selling or meth and all the rest of that stuff. There's a curse of poverty over the bloodline, or there's a curse of poverty over you, and you need to just break that curse so you can invite the energy of abundance. No. Or you need to serve this karmic debt and this, so that you can receive abundance into your life, right? Don't turn to this lifestyle because it's going to shorten your lifespan. No, don't turn to this lifestyle, because if you do, especially the lifestyle where you're on the mission for the dark side, and I'm not talking about you being a spiritual assassin ordained by God in the spirit realm. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you on these missions for the dark side, often people. No, that's going to take your life force. He can't ordain, only God. Right? That's going to take your power. That's going to put more curses over your bloodline. But see, they don't teach you that. So that's one of the ways that they keep you dependent on their dark systems in the spiritual realm and the physical realm, by keeping information from you and misconstruing things so that you don't have the correct information to make a decisive decision. All right? So that song, tell me, baby, why don't you need me? Right? Like, it goes deeper than the surface, right? So for some of you guys that ended up turning to that lifestyle because you felt like you was in poverty, or your family was, you either needed to serve karmic debt, you either needed to somebody either put a curse on the bloodline, and or you or the person, and it forced you to turn into that lifestyle. And the Lucifer is not going to say, oh, hey, you need to go to divine headquarters and cancel out these vows and these promises and all the rest of the stuff that you made in your past lifetimes. No, Lucifer is going to make you confused because they're benefiting off of you doing those things and shortening your lifespan so that they can get your energy. Where you think that energy going to? They tricked you into that lifestyle. They made you think that doing that stuff was cool because you can't sit up there and get out of it. And that's not God. God never said he'll put you in some shit that you can't get out of, or it takes death to get out of it. So some of you guys, you are in you're in a situation or a certain systemically, a lot of people are, especially if you in Earth. I don't care if your life has been that good to where you don't recognize it. In fact, if it has been good, that means it was something about your soul contract where you were supposed to experience that, but now it's time for you to wake up so you can see, because it's the end times. Because people do have those contracts where they are supposed to experience nothing but goodness here because the other lifetimes were so bad. This is supposed to make up for it. All right. Trying to think anything else. Let's go. I command in God's name is to see spirits. I see even monitoring spirits, meditating spirits of tyrannies, return back to the spirits of good, according to God, Yahweh, Yeshua Christ, will include concerning the karma. So it is. So we have faith in reverse here, and we have the right action. We have right action upright. So some of you guys may feel like it's hard right now to have faith. It's too much going on. You know, you feel like, you know, like why do I feel so needy? I have so many. It's like I have so many needs, and so this is why that song and me explaining things on a personal basis and a systemic basis, it was important, because this is why you're not going crazy, you're not tripping, you're not being too needy. Okay, when it's hard for you to meet your needs because you're overcoming psychic attacks that's purposely making it hard, and then you're also a part of a system that was never built for a light worker, but they gaslit you and you never knew the truth. This is what these videos are for, to let you know, like, no, this is why you're feeling this, right? Acceptance in reverse. So keep the faith. Keep the faith, all right? Let everything that wants to go, and everything that wants to come. So right action is letting everything go that does not serve you, all right? Following God's voice. That might be a little bit hard to hear right now if faith in reverse is here, okay? So God understands. You're dealing with energies that's not accepting their fate. They're not accepting the consequences of their actions right now. Extraordinary, like, you know, and it could be hard to be the unique, extraordinary being that you are, because you're dealing with these energies that keeps trying to put resistance up. They keep trying to put you in situations to where you need them. They keep trying to be the cure in your life when God is the cure for you, right? They keep purposely trying to put you in situations to where you need them. And that's not okay. Whoever this is for you, a family member, a lover, a friend, you know, or you're dealing with systems systemically that keeps trying to oppress you so that you have to keep coming to them. Hey, can I get some money? Hey, can you do this for me? I don't have the resources to go do, or I don't have the resources to go call somebody, or I don't know how to, you know. And don't ever get it twisted. We do need a village. It takes a village, not just for a baby, for everybody. The right village with no demonic strings attached. It brings them joy. You know, you help them, they help you. Right? Your kids are theirs, their kids are yours. And they're mindful. It's unconditional love. God is a part of that village and community. But this ain't that. This ain't that. This is what you don't want. This is energies and people that you need away from you because they want to keep you oppressed. The right village wants to uplift you so you can have success, and they'll clap for you, right? You guys need to move to a different village, or you well, some of you guys may need to move. We have invite help in reverse. Invite help. So you guys don't feel like you have the right support. Maybe you guys don't feel like you feel like you can't ask for support, or when you try to, maybe it didn't maybe it didn't come, or the wrong type of support did. individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. But this is an energy, I had to like turn it, right? This is somebody, they don't want you on your path. They don't want you, they don't want you trusting God. They don't know. So it's like they've been targeting you and putting like booby traps in the way to make you deter and shit like that. All right. So make sure you just stay the journey, guys. Make sure you stay the journey. Easier said than done, I know. I know, I definitely know. The right action is the only card that's upright. Acceptance, invite help, faith. You know, these are the things that's probably keeping you from making the choice that you need to make or seeing what it is. You need some faith here. There's some sort of acceptance. Break free just came out of my hand here. My deck is overcoming some things. All right. So you're breaking free from this toxic cycle. Release attachment. So the need to release what's going on here. There's something you need to let go of. It's either a limiting belief in an untruth or a negative behavior. It's holding you back and keeping you from stepping into your true potential and happiness. So that's what we're saying. So you know how I started off this video talking about, like, on a personal level, this is what I'm doing as far as shadow work and letting things, people, places, and situations go. This is something that you guys need to do too on a personal level. But also at the same time, you may be having some resistance with darker energies that keep trying to oppress you so that you can't evolve, because you evolving means you stepping into your power, and you stepping into your power means that they lose theirs, right? Especially if they've been feeding off of your energy, and the only reason they have power is because they've been feeding off of you. So we have abundance in reverse, and we have faith in reverse. So these energies that have been targeting you, like, the reason why you haven't been seeing this abundance is because of these attachments and who you have been around. All right. Follow your passions, because they don't want you to follow your passions. So what's the outcome here? Patience. So I do say stuck in lack in reverse. So the outcome is basically like you won't be stuck in lack anymore. Wherever you feel like you're stuck in lack, like patience in reverse, you won't have to wait. It's like the waiting season's over. Okay, the waiting season is over. You know, the help is here, not counterfeit help, actual help. All right, your path is revealed now. Okay, things that weren't going in the flow, intuition being blocked, being unblocked, right? But it's just a simple fact that, you know, you're going through this. But continue to release these attachments. Continue to release anything that is not serving you, that's blocking your blessings, so that more ease and flow can happen. Okay, guys? Because these energies keep trying to create situations and circumstances so where you can need them, because you needing them gives them energy and power. Again, not when it comes to a sense of community that wants to see you do well and thrive because they're working on themselves as well. No, these are energies, they feed off of you being dependent, needing them, constantly crying, constantly begging, constantly, you know, being breadcrumb and needing more, right? They're putting you in the circumstance for that. So you have to get rid of them so you can flow in your own authenticity. All right. So that's what we have for you guys. If you want to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. Feel free to check out any other services and products and social media sites that we have with the link in the description box as well. Thank you all for your love and support here. To truly appreciate it. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.